Hey, everybody. Birdo's here. What's going on? Looks like we have a massive crowd today of 6 people. So a few things. I don't really have a specific topic for today, so we're just kind of gonna hang out. Let me get all my ducks in a row on my side here. As per usual, we gotta make sure all of our stuff's planned. One new thing is I have a new mic, the one that I bought for ERRF. Yeah, let me know if it works, because I haven't tested it. It worked really great on my phone, but I'm not sure in this configuration. I also don't have a comfortable way to wear it yet. So let me know before I get too far ahead if the audio and the music's okay, and then we'll get going. Sounds good? All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, this thing was substantially better than what I had before. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. Let's see, we got 9 folks. Strong crowd. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. So we got Blind Gray Wolf, what's going on? Rhodesman, what's up, man? Jeff, how are you, buddy? Hygen, what's up? Ferdo, yeah, it's Ferdo. You got to get it right. Got to roll that R. Tiger Flyer, hey man, how you doing? Surprise stream, yeah, JP. I was just gonna make mine for tomorrow and do the thumbnail and figured out whatever. Let's just hang out for a bit, you know. Just went up to 7, nice. 9. Hey Wilmar, how you doing? I hear you. I guess that means it works. Yeah, that's good. I do have noise canceling still on because I have a dehumidifier buzzing over there. I got a fan. What's it called? A filter running over here. So sounds pretty good. All right, cool. Yeah, the OG crew. Yeah. I'm sure some people will trickle in. I'm sure Zumi will be here at some point. Always bowling, huh? You're a bowler. Thanks for popping in anyway, man. I appreciate that. Doing great. Yeah, so a couple things. I just saw... Here, let me maybe open it. Let's open our Discord. I just saw that Zumi was posting some stuff about Toys for Tots. And that she confirmed with 3D Max that 3D Max will indeed still be doing 60 rolls again this year. Upgrading the V-Core 3.1. Perfect timing. Nice. Yeah, so not 30. Did I say 30 rolls? 60 rolls. Did Creality leave me any good stuff? Creality left me the Ender 3 V3 KE. God, the amount of Enders is just insane. And I gotta say, everyone that I've met from Creality also has as hard of a time saying it. Have you used the BQ H2O? The original one, yeah. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Other than that, JP, so that printer, the KE, comes with this. And I didn't realize that this was a separate product until I was walking around the booths at ERRF. So this is apparently something called a Nebula pad. And I'm not 100% sure it'll be exactly like this. I just know that you can plug this in and it'll run without the printer. So the brains are all in here. So I know it's going to be really similar. I just heard a chat message and I can't tell if that's the... Oh, that's on here. I'm live. Come hang instead. You pricks. Yeah, I met a new friend, Austin, from Polymaker. He goes by Zombie Hedgehog, and I saw he was He was in the Discord getting some questions, or I guess he got a little confused with what Zumi was saying about Toys for Tots. And it looks like they got into an argument at the end. So that's fun. Nothing like inviting somebody from a company to your Discord and having your moderator get into an argument with them. It's pretty good. Good community. Oh, you just leaked it? Yeah, I might have leaked it. No, I didn't leak it because it was at the show. So if you were at ERRF and you went to the Creality booth, it was there. In fact, let's see. If I go to YouTube slash 3D print SOS. Here, let's do browser view. So we go to my videos and we go to, I think, day 1. All right, we gotta do commercials. Hey Truggy, how you doing? Gryfang, what's up? What's up? Timor, how you doing? Water cooled version. Oh yeah, that water cooled thing was insane. I briefly talked to the guy that made it. Oh look, it's already at the thing. I guess I literally paused it here. Hold on, right there. Yeah, so there you go. So I'm not leaking it. Hey, Arthorge. So yeah, this thing right here, the Creality Nebula Pad Smart Kit, is apparently going to be separate. And I asked about it. I said, hey, is this like a clipper pad, but smaller? And the answer was, it's a Creality OS pad, which is, we all know it's. Did you ask Creality what's up with that? Yeah, I did, of course. So yeah, they said that it's meant to be for one device. So it does have USBs, but I don't think it's going to run multiple devices. Also, the music's very loud on my end. Is that the same for you guys? Let me turn it down a bit. I have to like yell. Yeah, so apparently this is like the Creality pad using Creality OS, except it's for one device. So you should be able to add this on any Creality device. Love the Reborn 2 video. Yeah, it seems like that was that video's doing okay. It's not my best, but it seems to be doing okay. I had audio issues that entire video, and it took me way longer to make. I actually ended up scrapping a lot of it and redoing some of it, and it was just a major pain. So that's why I have this microphone. It's because my mics have had enough after all these years. So it's a bit unfortunate because I'm really excited for that machine, but I have some more plans for it. Obviously, we're going to do this really interesting leveling sensor on there. I'm probably going to end up doing a stealth burner. I wish I could use the stock hot end, because I do think the stock hot end is great. So we'll have to figure out how that is. We'll deal with it as we get there. Wait, this is my mic. Music is over here. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, you guys, make sure that you tell me if I'm too loud or too quiet, or if the music's too loud. Because, like I said, new mic, new settings. I don't know anything about it except for how to use it in the crowded space, because it seemed to come out okay there. So yeah, let me know how all that is. Plus, it's OBS. OBS has a mind of its own sometimes. But yeah. Oh, a stealth burner has a mod for larger gears. Oh, does it? That would be even better. If we can reuse as much of the stock parts, that would be amazing. That's what I would want to do. Not volleyball. Not a volleyball. How you doing? So hold on, just to go back again. So I saw that Zumi was talking about Toys for Tots in our community contests. So just like last year, Toys for Tots is on, and everything that you need to know about this is in our Discord. If you're not there, join the Discord. It's in the community contest tab. She outlined exactly what to do, how to do it. She put in a lot of work and effort into it, so definitely check that out. yeah, it looks like 3D Max is going to be doing 60 rolls again. So yes, it does have to do with the most, but we definitely encourage quality. And I'm going to try to make sure that even though Zumi wants to vet this, I kind of want to make sure that it's vetted in a way where it's not just junk or crap. This has to be, you know, you have to be donating some like actually okay stuff a kid would be happy about, right? You can't just give a bunch of benchies and that they count towards what we're making. But last year we did what, 1,200 toys? I think it was like 1,200 toys total. Just my channel alone, not working with anyone else, just doing it privately. And 3D Max was gracious enough to give us 30 rolls for first place, 20 rolls for second, and 10 for third. So I know it's not necessarily just for the, excuse me, not just for the prize, but man, that's so generous. So, and you know, she has a list of toys in here, type of toys that she recommends you guys, you know, print out. The death race looked interesting. Like towards the end, the one was such a clean shot, the head knocked to those. Yeah, that was Edge of Tech Jim getting his head knocked off because he came back in. Right, so we have to make sure that that's not a thing. You know, these have to be toys. Benchy's not a toy. So it would be nice if you're like doing it for Toys for Tots and not doing it as a prize, right? Not that that was a problem. There was no problem with that. I'm just saying machines have changed in the year. So that really hot-end combo on the machine looks like a King Rune KPL51. That Creality hot-end combo on the machine. Oh, that one? Yeah, I haven't taken it apart. So I wanted to do it on a stream. I guess we could take a look at it today. I don't really have anything planned, you know, for the next hour or so that we're gonna hang out. Amazing stuff. What are you doing with that? Toys for Tots Feder, hats off. You know what, JP? I deserve very little of it. I'm just trying to help the platform to do it and like kind of, you know, not put it together, because Zumi's doing literally all the heavy lifting. Keep that in mind. Like, she's in charge of this thing. I'm very grateful for it because I legitimately would not be able to do it at the same capacity she is. So I'm extremely grateful for it, and I think it's so cool. I want to kind of use the channel to help make it bigger and better. I think one of the things people don't realize is you can't just bring in like a bag of prints. They have to be like individually wrapped. So she has links to where you can buy really inexpensive on Amazon bags that fold over, so that you just stuff them in there. She even made stickers for the channel, guys. Like, it's legit. So it would be really cool to you know, to just continue doing it. So all the rules she put in here, how to do it, when to do it, what's going on, and I think we'll elaborate as time goes on. Let's see what this file is. Oh yeah, this is the labels that she put together. Yeah, sponsored by 3D Max. Yeah, so cool. So my smartphone's not being smart right now. My chat is so far behind. Oh, is it? Let's see if there's something I could do. Let me move this Discord back away. Sometimes I can like switch on my side, but most of the time I can't. Let me check in my studio. I think I can like onto the content, live. Let's go into it. Can I change anything in here? Customization. No, it's on live chat. That's and the fastest delay. Yeah, there's no message delay on. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do there. Yeah, it looks like everything is on live, so whatever the delay is, that's not something I can control, unfortunately. All right. Chitty's sending me a new design hot end and extruder for the Max 3, waiting for the package. Nice. I wonder if it's the same as what they did on the X Plus 3. I want to give Zumi forehead kisses. You as well. Well, if you see us in person, you know. Also, did anyone end up going to ERRF? I know there isn't that many people in here right now. 19, but did any 19 people meet me at ERRF? Because I did meet a whole bunch of people. And as usual, it's nearly impossible to remember everyone's name, but I had a really good time chatting with everybody. Looks good on my end, no delays. Oh, okay, good, good. But yeah, ERRF was a really, really good time. If you guys haven't watched the vlogs, jump in there and just take a look. I tried to keep them as short as I could. I ended up filling my phone completely and then, you know, dumping it at night after the shows. So yeah, check out the vlogs. It was a really good time. Both days had their own unique scenarios. On Saturday, unfortunately, I had to leave early, so I didn't catch the big after party where they said that they're going to change the name. Apparently, it's going to be called 3D Printopia. Yeah, 3D Printopia next year, which is, you know, I have my gripes with it, but you know, it's not mine. It's okay. I thought ERRF was kind of cool. It was like nerdy, but you know, they're trying to have a broader audience and get bigger, so that makes sense. That, you know, it's got to have a more friendly name. But yeah, Sunday was pretty wild for me. Not only was ERRF kind of cool because I got a little bit more comfortable. You know, Saturday I was really, really overwhelmed, and I was super happy that Leo was there. So I was at the top. I just walked in. I was really overwhelmed. Bye. You leaving? I was really overwhelmed when I walked in, and luckily Leo was there. I wish I went. Yeah, man, I was so nervous about the whole spiel. I don't even know. I like blacked out most of the time. But luckily, when I walked in, I saw Leo. And for those that don't know, Prince Leo 3D. He was the other guy that did Aquila videos. So when we both started, we were just doing videos on the Aquila. So I have a feeling a lot of our audience is the same. So yeah, I saw him right at the entrance and took that little clip in the beginning. We kind of hung out the whole time I was there on Saturday, so that was really nice. Brian, Ballistic Tech, I thanked him multiple times, maybe too much, I don't know. But he was there the whole time as well, even Friday, and it definitely helped my anxiety tremendously. He also has a significantly better memory than me, so that was very nice. But you know, I didn't know what to expect. It was cool. A lot of people said hi. I had 120 stickers to start, and I came home with, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 25 stickers. So that's a lot of people that took stickers. I'm assuming some of them are by people that just want some stickers, but that's pretty cool. Do you know what's the next event? I want to meet my fellow nerds. I have no idea. This was my first 3D print related thing outside of this basement. So, oh, 9:30. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Yeah, it is 9:20. Hey, thanks for popping in, man, and have a good night. Come on, Fedor, you're Russian shot of vodka. Yeah, so the thing was, ERRF is at a college, so it's a dry campus, so you can't just go drinking. The Creality event, that had a bar, no beer, but at least they had vodka, so I had vodka there. I was like, hey, you got vodka? He pulled out a thing of Tito's. I'm like, alright, that's fine. Not Russian, but that's fine. So I had a few ice picks, which is iced tea with vodka. And that helped calm me down a little bit. Need me a sticker? Would he donate? So, yeah, I guess when I stopped giving them out because I wanted to keep them for ERRF, but now that ERRF's done, I guess if you buy anything for me, or you see me locally, I'll have some on me. I know that's like random. I have to find a way to give more of those away, for sure. I have to get more made as well. I've also always had plans to do more merch, like actually cool merch, not just my logo. But I don't have time, right? Like time has been rough. But yeah, ERRF was a blast. I had so much fun. I really, really want to go again, which I didn't think was going to be the case. Like I used to do a lot of board game events, you know. But admittedly, the board game events are not the same. I'm gonna put a big sticker on the hood of my car. Nice. Hey, what is this? Pouring out for my homie 3D Print General. YouTube did him dirty. Yes, they did. You know, first of all, massive thank you for the donation. That's tremendous. Thank you so much. But yeah, man. Yeah, YouTube did do him dirty. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that they're not super clear. I had a similar experience with some videos getting taken down, and also an entire Etsy shop twice. Not that I want to do Etsy anymore at all, but yeah, it was taken down in the same fashion where the explanation was so vague that there's no way somebody's going to be able to realize what they're doing and fix it. Like it's not very helpful. I don't understand how that's not very clear to them. Like if you're going to do this, right, especially for a channel that's that established, at least have a super clear explanation that's like to the T, so that there's no argument, right? So that there's no one getting upset, so that it's clear what the issue was. So, do any tabletop like D&D? No, I've always wanted to, but no, I never have. Tabletop like board games, and I've designed a few of my own, and I have another one coming out in about a month or so, 2 months in Germany, and then eventually later in the United States, called Grease Monkey Garage. That should be a lot of fun. Really excited for that. Rhodesman, we got to do like a full wrap, right? Like a Jeep. Oh, you know what? Since my logo is a circle, on the spare of the Jeep. Say going after 3D printed guns was made an example of. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean they're. Oh, and I said it now. Nice. Yeah, the last stream actually we mentioned something, and my last stream was taken down without warning. Although for some reason it's back up, but I did get a thing that said that this is not a strike, but this video is marked as spam, and it was removed. The last live stream we did. So there's no way that me unboxing stuff with a bunch of people talking was spam, and that was the only controversial thing mentioned. So I get it. Hey, I appreciate that, yeah. I'm down. Nice. But yeah, ERRF was wild. So there was two things about ERRF that I really enjoyed most, I think. Obviously, seeing everything and everyone was a major one. But two, those death racers. So the death racers are something that's run by my man Sam Prentice. So I think you have to go on his Patreon at any level and to get access to the bomb and the files. But then you can take it to these events and battle. While it's not that it's a lie, they don't lie. It's just very loose. Like they don't give you a clear-cut explanation. It's just general. I'm sure you saw his videos where he explained, you know, what happened. And basically just, I don't know, it just seemed like they for some reason don't just tell you to the T, right? Like I don't get it. Like I don't know. I guess people get fired from their job and not told exactly what happened, right? Maybe it's the same idea. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, those the death racers were extremely fun to watch. The drag racers were also very cool, but those are like they're obviously less fun, less freeform, but super interesting anyway. Like just that format is cool. Drag racing is cool, and they have their own limitations. But the racers, the death racers, are just next level. Hey, David, how you doing? Great job on those vlogs. Didn't make me sad, but made me sad I didn't go. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I did want to like show, because since I've never went before, I always watched a bunch of them, like as many as I could, just to see what it was like. In fact, right before this one, to like kind of prepare my mental, I ended up watching a bunch as well. Hey Darren, how you doing? It's because he asked for his 100. Yeah, right. No, I don't plan on asking. You know, if I deserve it, fine, but I'm not gonna ask. You know, I'm nowhere. I'm not even close. I think if you do the math, I need at least 5 more years of exponential growth on YouTube to make it that far. So 5 years, that's a long time. So much can happen in 5 years. You know, so much can happen in 1 year. I don't know. But yeah, it was really cool. I got to meet some cool people. I want my 13th follower. 13's cool. 10 famous. Hey Renovic, how you doing? Hey, we all got to start somewhere. 10's not bad. That's 10 people. It's, you know, fill your room with 10 people. That's cool. It's not bad. And they want to listen to what you got to say. That's you know, it's a good start. Yeah, you know, got to meet a bunch of people in the industry. Jim was cool from Edutech. Top 10 famous. A whole bunch of people. And you know, Sam is a little bit of a different person too. He has this presence to him because he's like a loud British fellow that's like really easily spoken and loves to kind of chat and like, you know, be a showsman. But I had a few conversations with him, like, you know, just one-on-one, and he helped me big time. I was really nervous at the Creality event because I had to speak about open source in front of a bunch of big names like Joel and Chuck and a whole bunch of other people in the industry. I was obviously nervous, and it was on camera. And you know, we had some good chats, and he is a really good guy. He's extremely helpful. I got to meet a whole nother side of him, almost unexpectedly, honestly. He's a cool dude. Sam Prentice is a legit cool dude. I know I've seen some crap posted about him here and there because he kind of came out of nowhere and no one really knows that much, or a lot of people don't know that much, but he's a cool dude. He just has this like persona that's good on a microphone, and that's what he's doing. Like, he's just being himself. If you could follow yourself, I would have one. Nice. Me too. Hey Bob, how you doing, buddy? Did you get to meet Digital Dragon? I did. I did get to meet Digital Dragon. He was in the video. Well, I did a little video of his stuff as well after I talked to him. He's a really well-connected guy. I saw him all over the place. He was helping other people. He's involved with a whole bunch of companies, doing all sorts of stuff. Definitely a cool dude. Yeah, so I did get to meet him. Hopefully that wasn't the last time. I met him not only met him at ERRF, I also met him at the Sharefest as well. Yeah, he was there. That was cool. Sharefest was interesting. A little disorganized, but you know, it's hard to set up a thing with 2 people from abroad and volunteers. Well, I guess 3 people. And there was like a miscommunication where the event was supposed to start at 4, but ERRF ended at 4. And most of the people coming were coming from ERRF and had to break down their stuff. So it was literally impossible. So they had to push it back 2 hours. And you can imagine how stressful that was for everyone involved. So I was helping everywhere I could. Set up, break down, drive people, carry stuff. It was just kind of interesting to see that side of it as well. Hey, Loyal Moses, how you doing, man? His video seems very articulate and smart. Yes, he's a very smart guy, very clearly an engineer. I am not. I'm the complete opposite of that fella. Yeah, super smart fella. Fella? Why am I saying that repeatedly? Super smart guy, cool to hang out with. That dude can figure some stuff out. If you had some problems, like technical issues, Digital Dragon will help you figure it out. I'm pretty confident in that answer. Is there any new stuff coming out that was announced? Outside of what you already saw, no. This was the only surprise to me because I never heard about it even. Otherwise, everything that I saw there was already something that I knew about. Oh yeah, I had to bring it. So everyone that was around Jesse brought up the door, and I ran out of what to say because I was nervous, and that was the only thing I had. But I also did my unboxing a day after, a day after his. So my entire stream revolved around people telling me to watch the door. So at least I had a genuine thing. But yeah, I think everyone, when I met him and briefly talked to him, you know, when I said met, it's like, what do you do? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm this person. In one ear, out the, you know what I mean? You're at a show. There's a million people. So I didn't actually meet him, but I did say hi. I took that little video with him. Cool dude. I didn't see him the second day. I have an uncle like that. Probably why I like them so much. Yeah, he seems like a super cool, down-to-earth dude. You know, I'd have a beer or two with him for sure. You know, Joel, you know, 3D printing nerd, and Chuck from Chep's channel were at the Sharefest, obviously at the thing as well, ERRF as well. Yeah, the door was class. Yeah, but they were at the event and they got to talk about my topic as well. Like both of them pitched in their own way. They left like shortly after that. I wish I got a chance to actually talk to them, not just say hi or wave or do a high five. I didn't really have a chance to do a conversation with them, unfortunately. I really wanted to, because it seems like, you know, they're literally some of the biggest guys in the industry. It would have been fun to just at least have them know who I am, you know. But I did get a chance to chat with Courtney a bunch from Filament Stories, and she is awesome. Definitely one of the coolest people that I met at the entire thing. Courtney is just a genuinely good person, and I know I didn't get to talk to her too long, but the multiple conversations I had with her were cool. I definitely enjoyed talking to her. Chuck is much taller in person than in the videos. Yeah, so both of them are pretty tall, but Chuck is specifically tall. Yeah. What else was cool? Having my truck there was pretty cool. I didn't take the newer one. I took the Defender because it was printed at least mostly on the Ender 3. So obviously felt right to, you know, bring it to the Creality booth. But it was cool. I got to drive it around there, just around the show. Crawled on some wires. Hopefully I didn't disconnect anyone's booth. But yeah, a bunch of people seemed to stop and kind of take a look at it, and that was kind of fun. And then it took third place at the Creality event, and I won a 3D scanner. I haven't messaged anyone in Creality because hopefully they're all off for a little while, because they worked hard, guys. They worked really hard. I know you guys don't like, for just as employees of the company, flying here and doing what they did, that was hard. Oh man, Courtney's so nice. Yes, she was so nice. And very humble, just genuinely good person. I had a lot of fun talking to her. Shoot, I'd love to have a beer with a lot of you guys. People don't get a lot of people in my small town geek out with. Yeah, I'm literally just doing, you know, this as far as 3D printing goes. I have a few friends that are into 3D printing, but still different than, like, you know, it's not like you're like scheduling something that's 3D print related with your friends, you know what I mean? No, so I saw Grant there like 3-4 times, different times we kind of crossed paths, but he was always on camera. So I'm not gonna come up to him when he's on camera or right before camera or, you know, or after. So that's just rude. So unfortunately, no, I didn't get a chance to say hi, but I was around him a lot. We were kind of going into the same direction several times. I say 3D printed around here and it's, huh? Yeah, I get that. And that's okay. That's cool. That's what these events are for, right? Yeah, hopefully I'll get to go to some other ones. I don't know if I'll ever be able to just like randomly afford to go for funsies, but maybe someone will help, have me out, and I can help them, like with the Creality setup, where I can help them set up and break down it if they have me out, that type of deal. So maybe I'll start looking around, and maybe even if Creality wants to do it, I don't know. Creality seems to have a giant network of volunteers. Like there were so many people helping them for free. It was pretty impressive, and definitely must be a cultural difference. So I don't know. Hey Serge, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, that was fun. I think tomorrow we're gonna jump back into this. I legitimately haven't used this thing. And also, I got a new build plate from FiSec, so I asked them for this. Turns out they have this texture build plate and carbon build plate on the back. So I am a massive fan of this texture, so definitely need to get back to that and finish it up. So, because I never got a chance to explain what I had to do to get it booted. It was very simple. So I think tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, so I think tomorrow's live is going to be back to this, and maybe, I don't know if we'll have a chance to fully finish it, but I would love to do that. Flying bear? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I guess I'd really have to find out what's up with Flying Bear, really. I don't know what their budget is or anything. Like, do they advertise at all? I don't think they do. Honestly, have you guys seen Flying Bear anywhere else? I know a few YouTubers got them and did videos of them, but I have not heard anything about them. I had to find them myself. So I'm not sure if they have any kind of advertising campaign or how big they are or anything. I was dying when you put that Vora inside the Reborn. Get it? Because it's Reborn, right? I thought it was hilarious. So a little jokey joke. Speaking of build plate, I'm having major issues with the Reborn. Major issues. Wow, what's happening? What's happening, man? Let me know. Major issues. Like shorting, something not moving, something stripped out. What's up? All their budget seems to be Russian. Yeah, so maybe I need to like be direct with them and ask what's up. I have a feeling the only connection is that Flying Bear was a name for something. I think someone mentioned there was a helicopter. Let's see. Flying Bear Russian. Yeah, so Flying Bear is a name for an old bomber that Russia had. So I think they automatically connected with Flying Bear. Flying Bear, as far as I understand, is a Chinese company in China. There's nothing Russian about them at all. I just think that the name caught up with the Russian audience, and because they're inexpensive and probably one of the only that shipped to Russia, I think that's why there's a bunch of Russian people. I want to see the Flying Bear Laser X. What's that? Whoops, I just typed in Flying Bear Russian again. Let's see. Oh, they have, oh, I see. 10-watt CNC laser. Yeah, I mean, I can't do these things. Creality talked about it, but I can't. I don't have the space. I don't have the time to do these. The lasers get offered almost on a daily basis, and I have to turn them down because there's just nothing I can do. That looks nice. That air assist looks nice. Usually the air assists look like crap. They're like just pumps with hoses. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, the whole unit looks good. Look at that screen. Also, this looks very much like the Creality one. Like a lot. Yeah, but as far as this Flying Bear, I definitely want to modify it. I have a bunch of ideas. Wow, that's quite the air assist right there. Holy. Hey, maybe some of you guys know. Do you guys know what the name of this hot end is? I know this isn't the only printer that has this. Is there a name for this thing? Because I would love to see if someone has made a remix for the afterburner for it. So that I don't have to make one, because that's going to take so much time. Adhesion. Get a couple ABS prints off, then it needs to be cleaned thoroughly with IPA and Magic Eraser. I'm assuming you're putting glue on there at 100 degrees. I've printed a bunch of things in ABS and ASA. So far, no adhesion issues is not something I've had. But I just put... so I've been using this, which I don't remember who this is from. I think Creality. But I just use this. I just use this Elmer's School washable glue. What is it, like purple, I think? Yeah, it's purple. And make sure it's not wet when it starts printing. Like, put it on, let it degloss itself with heat, and heat that chamber like crazy. Like, give it 20 minutes. Like, turn the machine on and heat it, and then go do your slicing and all that stuff. Also, some soap messes with PI. Like, I noticed it might leave like a little moisturizer. You can accept one and I'll test it for you. I don't have the ventilation for laser, maybe outside in the garage. Right. So, yeah, just space too. Like, I'm in a pretty small single family home. Like, it's the size of a townhouse, just a single family. And, I don't know. I just don't have the space for that kind of stuff. I already took over the basement. I can't do another secondary hobby. I just never had this issue with texture PI. Maybe once in a while, soap and water. Really? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Have you tried no glue? Okay, that's the problem. You need glue. You need glue. If you're doing ABS, I put glue on every single plate anytime I do ABS on any machine. If you take out any of those build plates right now, they all have glue on them. You need glue. You need some kind of adhesive. It's really similar to the TD6S, right? I don't know. TD6S. Oh, let's see. Triangle Labs. Oh, yes, it is. Well, it looks like it's a bit short. Also, water-cooled? Water-cooled would be fun. Who has time? Who has money for that? Yeah, it does have some similarities, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like it has a similar mounting, except this has 4 holes. That one has 2. You know what hot end is exactly the same? The Delta machine. The Delta machine has the same one. Yeah, Arthur, you need glue. Yeah. Their website says it's an E3. Yeah, I mean, so it's not. It's not in multiple ways. It's might be in the same shape, but it's not the same mounting. It's not the same block. It's not the same nozzles. So I'm not sure why they would even say that. Maybe some older model, like the Reborn, not the Reborn 2. So, yeah, the purple stuff worked great. Yep. Looks like kind of like a Dragon V6. Yep, kind of like a Dragon V6, but it's not. Yes. Trade a laser for your welder back. Rhodesman, you hear that? Dawn dish soap, quick IBA should clean your plate. Yes, but then glue stick. Cover my. Yeah, that's save that for one of the stream channels. What are they called? Twitch. But yeah, I would. I think what I want to do with the Flying Bear is definitely a new sensor, like no matter what. What is this? Yeah, man, I wonder how close it is. Are there measurements of it? Well, hold on, before I get carried away. So if we go to this, right? And then we go to FL Sun. What's the FL Sun machine called? Super Racer Hot End. Let's go to images. So outside of the nozzle, like this has a volcano hot end, but I wonder how close it is to that volcano, to the dragon. Here's just the heatsink. Oh, okay, it's like backwards. It has the holes on the other end, so no, it's not like this. Never mind. Yeah, it's not like that. Never mind. This has an actual V6 mount and everything, so that's not it. So I guess this is probably the closest to a dragon. Let's see. I should run APS on FR4 instead. I don't have any adhesion. Nice. As long as you're not eating glue, putting it on the printer, everything will be fine. Yep. Have you looked at the Triangle Lab hot end for the K1? Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff coming out all over the place. Small ABS parts was fine with. My large ABS parts were lifting. I started to use glue stick. The one came with my bamboo, and everything was sticking really well. So the other thing is the machine doesn't have the best, you know, it has a bunch of holes, right? Even with that, the beanie, man, that beanie. And that's obviously a problem. You need the chamber temperature to be as high as possible. I wonder if it might be worth at some point putting a fan under the bed. By the way, that's why boron folks do it, because when it's really hot under the bed, and if you just have a fan blowing, it distributes that hot air from the bed into the chamber and evens out the chamber temps. However, if your chamber isn't sealed very well, that's not going to help much. It'll just escape. So if ABS usually cracks at the layers or starts to peel like that, too much cooling. If your fans are on as well, like turn off your cooling fan completely. Hey, the man of the hour, Ballistic Tech. What's up, man? I swear the hot end looks like my V6 clone. Whoops. Yeah, it does, but the mounting is completely different. The fins are the same. You know, it's like a circular fin. But the bottom, this part, the hot end itself, and the actual nozzle are MK8 and not V6. See the nozzle? That's an MK8 nozzle, which means this is a different height. This is taller than a V6 block. So this whole thing, none of this is really like a V6. So I'm not sure. Like basically this the actual hot end part, the block and the nozzle are from an ender essentially. And then the top is almost like partly a clone of a V6, but it's not because it doesn't have V6 mounting. So I actually doubt this will fit pretty much anything from a Voron. So it would be cool to not do a hot end. I have a ton of hot ends. I literally have a box of hot ends, but it'd be really nice to be able to use this one. So if anyone's bored and likes to design stuff and can modify the hot end adapter for the stealth burner, that would be sick. I'll obviously do a video on it and get some eyes on it, get some downloads. Time for IKEA. Well, not for this machine, dude. It doesn't fit. It doesn't even fit on the IKEA lax. I taped the beanie down and got some insulation for the walls. Yeah, that's good. Insulating as well will help a lot. Yeah, right, because it's just thin plastic. Yeah. So printing ABS or say heat the chamber up when printing. Yes, you want to when printing the most Model 15 Next. Yeah, so what I usually like to do is give it at least 20 minutes of heating. You don't have to do the hot end. Just put the hot end at like 115. But do the bed at 100 or 110 and just let it soak a lot. Let the whole thing get as hot as possible. Keep the doors closed. All the fans off. the hot end fan will run, but it'll help distribute some of that heat. And yeah, get it as hot as you can while you're slicing, while you're setting up, while you're putting filament in and out and stuff. And then turn off parts cooling when you're printing. You don't want any air blowing there. It being trapped and then rigid mounted is super nice. Yeah, very stiff. Yes. Just about. Yeah, right. So that's also true. That was the other idea, because it's really good and really inexpensive. So it's really not that bad. What's the mounting on this? The mounting looks like it's just 2 holes at the top. Right here. Looks like my Mega S hot end, which were bad. This hot end is not bad. This hot end is great. So it has an all metal heat break inside, which is nice. The block is plenty big. It's nice and girthy. Uses standard MK8 nozzles, so there's no nonsense there. And the heatsink works perfectly fine. And from what I understand, it's a large heatsink. It's pretty tall. And also the flow. Through my flow testing, this got 2 more millimeters squared, not squared, millimeters per second. How do you say the word? Anyway, it has more flow than my Trident. So that's kind of why I was like, using the stock one might be good. But yeah, if you can use the gears out of the stock extruder and the stock extruder motor, even though it's a big boy, that would all be cool. I think like the machine is a budget machine, just like the Vox Lab Aquila. I think doing budget mods on it is sensible. I don't think it's worth buying that machine and then spending a bunch of money on mods. It doesn't make sense. You could have saved that money and bought yourself a different machine. So, well, and Max 3 has a chamber. Yeah. So the same with my X+3 Blind Gray Wolf. I still give them about 20 minutes. I usually go 55 degrees on it, maybe 60 sometimes, depending. And yeah, I still give it time to really heat. I don't think it's squared. I think it has a 3. I'm just gonna use my Haldus. Yeah, that's a good one. CNC. Yep. Heat block. Yep. That's good. That's a good setup. Cubed per second. Millimeters cubed per second. Cubed. That's the word. Thank you, see, dude. So hold on, just so you guys are aware. So you know, I was just at this event, and and Brian was there for both days and hung out. I can't even tell you how many times he helped me, correct me with some nonsense, or remind me of something I forgot. Instrumental. Thanks, man. That doesn't look like my Reborn 2's hot end. Mine has 2 screw holes at the front of the heatsink. Yeah, that has it too. Here, I'll show you. Right there. Theirs is just spun. Yep, for volumetric flow rate. Yep, 100%. I installed a Kangaroo and aftermarket hot end with a CHC style. Nozzles on my Bamboo. The ABS flow went up to, wow, 30. Dang. That's cool. Using a treaty is just cheating. I don't even heat mine up for ABS. Just hit the go button and it prints. Really? I definitely always heat mine up. Yeah, same, man. It was awesome. It was a really good time. But yeah, Flying Bear, that's definitely a fun one. What else is happening? I'm also thinking about, so if I'm gonna be doing the stealth burner, there's no way in hell that you would talk me out of doing a CAN bus USB board. Zero chance. If I'm doing a stealth burner, that's happening. I will not be doing wires running all the way down. No way. That's why this thing is not fixed yet, and that's why I'm sad. Not doing it. If I'm doing a stealth burner, that thing's gonna have a board on the back with CAN bus of some sort, going straight to that Raspberry Pi. So, probably gonna do either an MKS What is it, 42? Or a big Tree Tech. I don't know which one yet. I think MKS is going to send me one. If they do, I'll probably end up using that. Oh, Stealth Burner. I'm going to put it on the Reborn too. I'm really having fun with that machine, man. It's been awesome. And it seems like it's being received very well. A bunch of people are excited about it. You know, I usually do a review of a new machine. And yeah, new machines are exciting. They're pushing everything forward, making everything cheaper for us. But something about being able to like clearly see tinkering and improvements for me is really fun. And that's the Reborn for me at the moment. And we can use the gears now from the Reborn 2 when we get extruder together. I'll let you know if you need LGX or AGX variant. Yeah, please let me know. Yeah, if you do any of it before me, please let me know, and I'll do the same. Yeah, I would ideally, I think in my personal opinion, ideally using as many parts that are stock on that machine would be best. I would love nothing more than to use this stock hot end and the stock extruder gears in an afterburner. I know that's going to be a challenge. And I can't email them if they have like schematics of this thing either, because they're all on their vacation. I guess I have to pull it out and measure and stuff. Ah, that's a bummer. Maybe someone with more design skills than me can figure it out. All right, Rhodesman, thanks for popping in, man. I always appreciate it, dude. Have a good night, man. Hey, dude. Is it Moji or Mohi? Ferdo, there she is. There she is. You over there in Discord causing a ruckus? Zoomy, what are you doing? I was just talking about Toys for Tots in the beginning there. Letting everyone know that you've made some posts. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, sorry, I got distracted instantly. Like I was saying earlier, Hedgehog's an awesome dude. So yeah, I think that was just a miscommunication there in the Discord. Yeah, Feder, you're looking at the Ghost 6 hot end. Am I? Look at this, Russia buyers. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is like for their payment. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Where? Oh. Whoa. Well, that's quite different, everybody. Hold up, that's... Really? That's what's in there? Wait. I thought I took it apart. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. I'm so confused. I guess I can't see it without like taking it out of here. I'm not gonna pull that thing out. I'm gonna destroy my knee again. Somebody fill me in. That's the hot end for real? The Reborn 2, really? How did I not notice that? Did I not take the shroud off? I guess I just automatically assumed that it's the same. No, oh, okay. So I took the block off. And I never took the... That's right. That's right, guys. I never took off the heatsink. I assumed it was the same. and I took the block off because I wanted to make sure that it has an all-metal heat break. Interesting. I wonder if this would ever work. I don't think it will. I think it would be hot on time. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Unless, like I said, unless someone can model this, I don't have the experience for that. Oh man, I'm kind of bummed. So there's even more. What is this? What is this printer? What's an Aeon 2? Wait, what's an Aeon 2? I'm so confused now. Oh, okay. So they have three different hot ends, which blows my mind. Why does every company do this type of weird thing? They do not need to do this, but they do. Like, this is not the place that they need to progress forward. But then again, maybe that's why this has decent flow. I don't know. All right, let me catch up with chat. It looks like I missed a ton. Emlyn, how you doing? Cool icon, by the way. Reminds me of Arboretum, the card game. Would ABS or what kind be good for making roller skate trucks? Oh, wow. Where the wheels and boots sit on. That's an interesting question. I think you would want it to be as stiff as humanly possible. Although, since on them, I mean, are you talking about like inline, like aggressive inline, where you're going to be actually grinding? Because if that's the case, I think nylon might be the best because it'll be resilient in that sense. But otherwise, PLA might just be the stiffest. Especially if you just do max walls. Oh yeah, I want to use larger gears for pushing through the clogs. Nice. I think vacation's over tomorrow in China. Actually, does anyone know the exact date? It would be nice to actually know, because I have a bunch of people I need to message. I was causing drama. Yeah, I know. Stop it. Trying to get rid of a couple printers before I pull the trigger of Reborn 2, but I'm glad you got the video and I'm ready for it. Nice. Yeah, also, I meant to say this earlier. Thank you to everyone that purchased machines for me recently. Really helped me like clean this place out. B. Cuddy, who came in second in the Toys for Tots last year. I met at ERRF, hung out with for a little while. And he bought 2 machines for me there. And he's the reason why I have this microphone. So thank you, B. Cuddy, for buying those machines so that I'm able to do this type of stuff. And now I have decent audio. Mo Jeep without the P. Okay, cool. Mo Jeep. I was gonna say the Reborn 2 uses V6 M6 nozzles. What? I'm lost. I thought they were the same. That's why I didn't even sweat it. I just looked at it, thought it was the same, and never even get out the tools. Nah, I'm not getting that out of there. My printer is regularly idle. If someone could put together a really good QRMF plate on Maker World for T4T, then I'd love to print and reprint all month. I'm sure there's plenty already on Maker World that you could use for this, for sure. Is that a V6 style heater block? No, it's not. It's a standard like MK8 style, but apparently, according to Arthur, it uses M6, which is mind-boggling to me. I'm completely lost now. 70-watt heater core. Holy moly! It uses V6 nozzles? I don't know, man. I'm lost. I can't even say. I'm gonna stop arguing because I don't know. I would check the heater core. I didn't check the heater core. Yeah, man, if you got the time and you want us to do the effort, yeah. I have it out for CHC. Okay, yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, she's doing a lot. Guys, if you go to the Discord and go where I showed you earlier in that section. She laid out everything you need to know. I mean, down to making custom labels. All right, everything is in there. Just take a look. All right. And don't forget, this is for the kids. It's not for a bunch of filament. It's for the kids. The filament's a huge bonus. Like if you come in 4th or 5th or 8th, it's still amazing. Like we're gonna print a ton of stuff together, and hopefully I can help like push it to be bigger, and you know, help keep the sponsor at least. Like I got the sponsor, now I gotta keep him. So, is that one a volcano? No, it's not a volcano. Poor Ferdo, easily bamboozled. Yeah, I'm also, admittedly, I'm on some medication, on new medication, and it's drowsy, and I kind of want to blame that, but I've been feeling kind of a little bit more sluggish than normal. Just regular skates. Yeah, if it's just regular skates, I would say PLA. ABS if you're gonna leave them out in the sun. Just PLA otherwise. PLA is the stiffest. It's got non-standard heat break. It's like 2.4 millimeter long compared to 2027. Right, so that's also true. I tried to get a heat break to check to see if I can put a bimetal one in there, and I could not. So that's true. I did remember that, but I didn't look at anything else, which is hilarious. I thought you had decent audio before. Maybe my headphones are garbage. No, my audio was nothing but an absolute headache. It caused so many problems in the editing. My mics, where are they? I had these guys for a very long time. I don't even know how to pronounce that. They're FD is the brand. I think it's like, I don't know. But they use really cool batteries, and they're really good quality, like the actual mics themselves. Well, one's a transmitter. But they kept clipping in random spots. Occasionally would just drop. So I had to re-edit and reshoot videos all the time. And it was just a constant headache and problem, to the point where I tried to use other mics all the time. And it was I made it worse and worse. So now that I have this DJI mic, the batteries last 15 hours, so I can do these streams. I can shoot multiple videos. I can clearly see the battery monitor. They're night and day, so very excited. B Cuddy's a cool dude. Yes, coming first place this year, literally neck to neck last minute. Yeah. So B Cuddy is a cool dude. Can confirm. Yeah, I hung out with him for a little while. He bought a ton of filament. Like he's ready. He had a car full of filament. Just checked with the wife. Holiday's over on Friday. Okay, cool. Friday there, Thursday here. Okay, good. Yeah, because I need to specifically message Joy and Sabrina from Creality to thank them. Like they were here in the studio. They did a little mini interview, and they legitimately took my feedback about the K1 and the K1 Max. And then the K1 that got shipped to my house got destroyed in shipping. I had no idea. The box didn't look broken, but the machine was destroyed. So they didn't have a K1. So I brought mine to the show. So that K1 is the one that's in all the photos everywhere, and the one that printed Sam Prentice's thing. But by the way, the picture of the Sam Prentice figure, the one that was scanned at the show and then edited and printed all in the same day, right then and there on a mobile, looked so much better in real life than that photo. I think it suffered from the fact that the lights were overhead and you could see some layered lines. That thing in person looked legitimately good. And in the photo that's on Facebook where people are like, this is crap, Creality sucks, that's BS. That thing looked really good in real life. I know no one's gonna believe me, but I was there and it's my machine that printed it. So yeah. I use my V6 nozzles. Dude, when this thing is done, I'm gonna bring that back out, and I'll have to investigate. What kind of material would be best for what? For the Toys for Tots? Probably PLA. What sponsor? Where's your patch for your shirt? Oh, the sponsor is 3D Max. What patch for my shirt? No patch. I don't know what that means. Something flew over my head because I'm dumb. Steven. You got all those printers, Ferdo, so get them boys cranking out the toys. I can and I can't at the same time. I can't always have them running because of videos. It makes it extremely difficult. And I also can't always man these because I have a full-time job and then a part-time job making the videos about these machines. So I can't. The best thing I can do is continue to talk about this thing, expand it, get eyes on it, make sure my Discord is running, make sure people know about it on my YouTube, put the word out. I got the sponsor, going to maintain the sponsor, maybe even get more in on it. That's going to be how I'm going to be able to bring value to it. I'll have to be like the community manager of it, but I'm not necessarily going to be able to put in a bunch of toys, to be honest. Medication? No. It's real meds. It's for a condition I have. Wow, how far back is my chat? Have you used any of the 3D Max ABS? Yeah. I use their ABS all the time. That's what's in my printer right now. I just printed with it. The heater core has no markings on it. Assumes 70 watt from how fast it's heating. It does heat very fast. Battery still won't last as long as the Hodo battery. That is a fact indeed. B-Cuddy gonna crank out those toys this year. Yeah, I hope so. Oh wait, till you're right. Wait, you're right. I'm using my V6 in CHC. Oh man. All right, I haven't been this lost in a while, so 3D Max is really good stuff. The patch remark was thinking about the NASCAR sponsors. Oh, sorry, man. I'm slow. Seriously, I'm slow, tired. Like I said, getting used to some new meds. That's hilarious. Yeah, I've been a big fan of 3D Max. I know there's people that have some issues with it online, like QC stuff. But it seems like they always fix it, so. Yes. Winamp kicks the llama's ass. 100%, Ryan. Gotta love it. Don't apologize. It's all good. NASCAR. No, we got you, Steven. I got you. Hey, Daniel. How you doing? 3D Max have good PETG. They do. In fact, they just released a PETG carbon fiber. Yes. Got my K1 extruder installed and running 24/7. No problems. Knock on wood. Nice. Samuel Williams, the founding father. Great name. I put a CHC block on the Reborn 2. Cool. Yeah, I have one of those as well. But I'm not going to do that if I'm going to do Stealth Burner. If I do Stealth Burner, it will either be this hot end in stock form or a new hot end. I've struggled with PETG lately, even after trying. You don't have to tell me. I've had the worst luck with PETG. The Reborn 2 printed PETG okay, but otherwise I've had some nasty bad luck with PETG for a long time. Don't jinx it, it's too late. It's too late. It's because I've always had issues printing PETG. I've been cursed with it. I've literally printed almost every other thing, except for like Peak and stuff, but I've printed almost every other thing, but PETG has caused me more issues than anything. That's what he's referring to. CHC Pro and Stealth Burner should flow great. Yes, but on what hot end, right? So my current thoughts are I would love to use the stock one. If I can't use the stock one, then I might get the bamboo hot end because it's inexpensive and it's a legitimately good hot end. Up the temp and slow down is usually what people tell me. I've actually had good luck with PETG on the Chitty. No glass, right? If you do use glass, glass is fine as long as you put something down like glue. Don't go bare glass. Just like you wouldn't go bare ass. Don't go bare glass. Does the CHC Pro have hardened CHT nozzles for it? Good question. Any good ideas for DIY enclosures for an SVO5 Ender 5? Ender 5 is a squared in model, right? They sell an enclosure for it. I believe like Creality literally has an enclosure. Yeah, like this is the enclosure for an Ender 5. Also, I think the next project that I will be doing outside of this is probably going to be building a PC case out of an Aquila machine. I need to do a PC case for a racing sim setup. And I was thinking of doing an exposed air PC build because it would look cool on, you know, since it has hoses and fans and a radiator. It would look cool on a racing sim. So I think I'm gonna use an old Aquila to print the stuff and then take it apart and use the frame to build a PC case. And that'll be a great way to... I know a lot of people have these type of machines sitting after buying something else, like a P1S or P1P. I've heard it over and over and over again. So it would be cool to not put that machine to waste and actually use it for something else, transform it to something else, work on a fun project, and then also have the stepper drivers, the boards, you know, the wiring, be able to have it for other projects. Oh, I missed a lot. Hold on. Waxen. Nice. That's a cool machine, man. It's a really cool machine. I know it's expensive, but it's definitely a cool machine. Might go ahead and upgrade it with the Dragon. Pending the K1 Max I just sold. Doesn't get destroyed in shipping. Picking up another X Plus 3. Nice. Yeah, it's a good machine. Why are you selling the K1 Max? If you don't mind me asking. For enclosure, buy a Comgrow tent. I don't know if an MK... I guess it does have the same build plate as an Ender. Yeah, they're inexpensive. I've never had one, but seems like it would work. Not the best looking thing in the world, but if that doesn't matter to you, which I know a lot of people don't care. Couldn't you use some foil, one-sided thicker insulation from home box stores for a cheap enclosure? Yes. To clarify, because it causes confusion, glue is used as a release agent, not as an actual adhesive. Putting down glue stick or hairspray creates a film between the glass bed and the print. That's true. I mean, it's also an adhesive, but for the plastic, not so much for gluing it to the bed, if that makes sense. It will literally lift when everything is cool, because it'll harden again after being hot. So yeah, it is a release agent, but when it's hot, the plastic does glue to it. But it's in a molten state at that point. And then when it cools down, it turns to glue again. And then that's when it's a layer between your print and whatever the surface is on. ABS loves it, for example. Maybe epoxy in a window, some sides, and plexiglass. Right, yeah. Yeah, let's go to Patreon. I want to just peek at Sam Prentice's thing. Sam Prentice. How the heck do you spell his name? Prentice. Let's just search it and see what comes up. Where is Sam Prent? Let's just do Sam Prent. Will the rest come up? Sam, where's your stuff? What the heck? Why don't I see Sam Prentice on here? Alright, let's just try straight up Google. Sam Apprentice Patreon. Apprentice, that's why. I've been spelling it wrong. Alright, where's this Patreon? Maybe it's the real Sam Prentice? Find creator. Sam Prentice. Where are you, buddy? Let's try the real Sam Prentice. Alright, I guess I'll have to go directly to him. I'll just ask him on Discord. Yeah, I wanted to become a patron so I can get those files and see how much these things are. The battle, not battle bots. What are they called? See, there we go. I'm blanking out again. I don't know. Either way, those things are cool. I want to build one. PI sheet is the best for PETG. Yep. Hey Bobby, how you doing, by the way? FR4 is insanely good for PETG also. Pops right off when it cools. I hear that. I'm thinking of a nice enclosure, made of glass and a door. Might just design in my spare time. Yeah, why not? No reason not to. Hey Jose. Death Racers, dude. Guys, how many times in the stream has Ballistic Tech helped me with my brain? Dude, I need a permanent assistant like this. So just throughout my day, you can keep me on track, man. Oh my god. It's wild. It's wild what happens in there. In this brain bucket's crazy. I'm definitely on the creative side. That's why I'm not an engineer. I could never remember any of that stuff. I gotta be in art. Death Racer. Death Racer. Death Racer. Okay. Ghosted me on the refund weeks after receiving it. Oh man, not open a PayPal claim. They drug it out even longer. So at this point, I'm done with Creality. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, that's not a fun situation. That's not cool. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Michael. Where are we at? Anthony, I think the next stream, I think tomorrow, literally tomorrow's stream, is going to be trying to get as much done on it as I can. The only thing that I've done from last stream to this one is I got it like running with Clipper. Like if I turn it on, it'll actually boot and get on Wi-Fi. And that's because it needed to be plugged in with an Ethernet cable. So I ran through all this troubleshooting. I went on their Discord and they helped me directly, which was really nice. It was late and they were in China, but they helped me figure out what was going on. Basically, you need to have it on Ethernet so that it can do its boot. Then you can get in, and there's a bunch of little fixes you can do to get Wi-Fi running. So we did, and it was really straightforward, but I did have to go... Also, all of this is in their documents, and you know how I get. I either get really excited or I just overlooked it, but it was on their... it was in their GitHub, written right there in bullet points. I just didn't do it. So on the next... in the stream, before we start actually building the rest of the enclosure and stuff, I'll definitely talk about how to do all that stuff. But yeah, it does take a while to boot. But yeah, I did get it running. I didn't print. I just made sure that it turns on. We'll take a look at it all together. In fact, let me get the IP address. It should still be the same, but sometimes it changes on me. Oh, right. There's no IP address. It's voron-2.local. So it looks like it hasn't booted yet for whatever reason. Yeah, maybe it does take a while. The fans are running. I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't had a chance to dive in. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's currently not booted. I'm just gonna give it some time. I do remember it taking a long time to boot. The Wi-Fi wasn't working because I had the dongle in the faster USB ports. I had to put it in the USB 2.0 ports for it to work. So that's the status with that machine. Sometimes people report PTG fusing with PI sheets. Yeah, I would do glue regardless. My little pink Death Racer needs some spikes. It does. Hey, you remember me even with the stealth name? Yeah, of course. I know your picture now. For sure, that thing's too cute. Maybe a hammer, yeah. Mad Max. Is first print tomorrow? Yeah, it could if it boots. No reason for it not to. Although my task is going to be like to finish it. Yeah, that might be it. Can you assign IPs to your devices in your router? Yes. But there's no IP on this one. It does the board itself has pre-written IPs. Like this one is voron-2-pro.local. Like it's pre-written on the board. Don't forget the board is specific to the V2. Like it doesn't come on anything except for that machine. Awesome, I have the same kit. Looking forward to learning more. Okay, cool. Yeah. Dongle, let's keep this clean. Nice. Yeah, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not loading. Oops, GitHub. Oh, look at that. GitHub.com. It was already going there. So everything was here. I just didn't look close enough. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, right. I was able to get Kia going, and I uninstalled mainsail, installed Fluid just because personal preference, no actual reason. There was it this? No, this is not the right one. Hold on, give me a second. There's one, oh, you know what? It was probably in there, but you had to go deeper. No, hold on. Come on. These are pinned. I want to see all of them. Here we go. I think it's in here, but then you have to go further. This one. There we go. Okay, so all of that stuff that I just mentioned, I'll mention it again tomorrow. Right here. Right. None of this. Right here. So the first thing you do, connect via Ethernet. Like, I didn't read it. Can I SSH? Let's see. Terminal. I guess. Oh man, now I don't remember what the thing was. I don't remember what the root, the SSH thing was. Was it root? I don't know, but it was voron-o2-pro. Go to your router. Is that? And I write down the IP address. Wasn't a known name. Okay, so hold on, let's figure this out. I don't remember anymore. FISEX sending you a V2 kit and the V2.4 kit? No, they're not, as far as I know. Hey, Papa's here. How you doing? You can use the host name. What's the host name? Preset name is Warren. Yeah, right. But what's the at? So yeah, so here's how you connect to Wi-Fi. Like, it legitimately tells you what to do, and I just didn't do it. I had this problem as well. So this was another problem. So once we got everything running, I couldn't connect the MCU, and there was literally a jumper that was not there. I just had to put a jumper in, and it started running right away. Right, then I had Wi-Fi issues, but it wasn't any of these. It was just the wrong port. Hold on, give me a second to like brain. Oh, right here. Linaro. That's what we need, Linaro. So it is SSH Linaro at voron-02-pro.local. There we go. To answer your question, no, I can't. So it must not be getting Wi-Fi. I'll reboot it in a second. Yeah, that's weird. It's been several weeks. 3 weeks, maybe? All right, 2 weeks? Here, I'll just reboot it. It's been 2 weeks of no use. Like I showed earlier in the stream, I did get this little guy from FiSec. Just threw that on today, just came today. Let's boot it back up. Ow. The fans were spinning, but that means it wasn't booting. You technically want them to start spinning and then turn back off, right? So yeah, actually, this is probably a cool thing to do before tomorrow's stream. What'd you miss? Not much. Just kind of chat. Oh, by the way, Anthony, thank you. I see that. I see that now. Not much. Just hanging out. We chatted about ERRF and the Creality Sharefest event a little bit, and the Ghost, not Ghost 6, the Flying Bear Reborn 2, and then we kind of just switched subjects. Alignment pegs are nice. Yeah, they are. I had an issue where my Wi-Fi cred's not saving after rebooting. Might be the same. It might be the same. It might be the same. Like, I don't have Ethernet here. Everything I have and do is Wi-Fi. And this printer specific, unlike anything else that I have. Oh, right. And Toys for Tots, of course. Toys for Tots. Unlike anything else that I use or have, this required Ethernet access. Yeah, I wonder if that's the problem. Yeah, this thing needs to terminate. I have to start a new one. Let's see. Yeah, the fans are running, which means it's in some kind of error state. I bet you that's the problem. Anthony, did you ended up fixing it? Ended up finding the fix on Discord? I thought I did the fix. Any idea what it was? Yeah, I mean, it's safe to say that it's not booting. Really? Is it command option, maybe? No. Oh, wait. It's because it's not doing anything. No, it's not command. Is it like option or something? Oh, option. Oh, no. It's control. Yeah, control C. Look at that. Learn some again. That's like 5 times tonight you've helped me. Are you on the Voron Discord? I am, yeah. Yeah, I'm on all the Discords. Let me grab it from a different monitor. I got distracted again. Get special permission for Toys for Tots to get 3D printing tools donated. Oh, sorry, I got. It looks like Hero is making fun of me in the. Oh no, there's Cura users in here. Oh great, he started a whole thread about it. I've been using Orca for a hot minute now, but Hero loves to give me crap time from time. Anyway, sorry guys. Yeah, Control C on my end seemed to close it. Okay, let's do. Because I had a whole conversation in the FISEC Discord about Wi-Fi, so let me see if I can find it. Wi-Fi dropping. Let's see if I can pull that up. I wonder if there's any updates. There was an update very recently. Hello everyone. Because of the first version of CM68 OS will have constant VDD CPU, blah blah blah. We have updated the new OS. Here's the download, and here's the update method. Okay, so there's a whole new OS. Wait, you can do serial requests? Wait, you can do serial requests in the FISEC Discord? Whoa. That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found it. So let's see. Okay, so you have to SSH into it to do it, which is hilarious because I need Ethernet essentially. Did someone say the Pi module doesn't have an HDMI out? Which Pi module? On what? Other option beside Ethernet is mouse plus monitor. Oh, you mean on here? Yeah, there's definitely no HDMI. No, there's definitely no HDMI. No, this is because it's one of those like CM4 style. Can you request milk? Cereal, milk, yes. I like that. I like that. Alright, so how can I do this with no Ethernet? I can run upstairs and plug it into the router. Not gonna do that. I can undo all of the wiring on my gaming PC real quick. And plug it in over there. Which I guess is somewhat sensible. Otherwise, we'll just be chilling. I don't know. What do you guys think? Go plug it in? I can go do that real quick. Let's do that. Here, let me hold the camera here. Let me go plug this in over there. Here, let me borrow this cable. And yeah, I have this guy as well. This is that Creality machine. Ender 3 V3 KE. we'll have to check that out as well. But let me go plug this in. I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? The screen was unplugged. I guess that wouldn't really matter, the screen being unplugged. Yeah, that wouldn't really matter. All right, hold on. All right, I forgot to mute myself. Oh well, I'll just talk through it. All right, let's plug in power. I won't plug it in yet. Let's find my Ethernet cable. Hopefully, what I did last time was... Oh, okay, good. I was smart about it. I didn't put it through all of my wire hiding looms. So I should be able to just plug this right in. Okay, Ethernet's plugged in. Let's give this thing power. All right, and power on. Okay. All right. Cereal, the best peanut butter cap crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably... Peanut butter Cinnamon Toast Crunch sounds crazy. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cento Crunch is probably the best. I'm trying to get ASA printed 260 on the hot end 100, bed 55. The ASA filament was just clicking after a few minutes laying down the first layer. It's brand new ASA. That's strange. 260 should be more than enough, but crank it up a bit. That seems like if it's not going through the hot end, something's not quite hot enough. 260 is right. I print ASA at 260 100. You need to put a downstairs router with some Ethernet. Yeah, you're not the first to tell me that. Yes. Yes. I did end up drilling holes. So luckily I have drop ceiling, but I did end up drilling a whole bunch of holes in the ceiling, in between two walls, upstairs, through the floor. I even ended up losing a giant drill bit in the wall doing it. But I did end up getting a Cat 5 cable down here to my gaming PC. So if I could get that cable in, I should probably get another one of those flat cables, run it down here, and just run a router. Even new filament will need to be dried sometimes. That's also true. Filament's in a dryer box, lasts 5 hours. Okay, so yeah, so it must be a temperature thing. Before you do any other temperature tests, can you push it through by hand? Is the hot end just clogged, maybe? I have a mesh Wi-Fi router with Ethernet out. It helps a lot with stuff like this. Is that like one of the kinds you just plug in to an outlet type of deal? Fruity Pebbles are the best. This is Overture. Let me go take a peek. Actually, I don't need to take a peek. I can just do this. Oh, that's what it is. Lenaro is the password. And we're in it. Does that mean that I can just boot here? Right. Okay. So, that's what happened. It looks like it's not on Wi-Fi anymore. So that's a bummer. All right, so, well, that answers that question, Anthony. So, Anthony, do you know what the fix is? You mentioned you did it, because I thought I did it as well. And are you also on the new, on the new OS that they mentioned? You mean IP config? No. Do I need a sudo maybe? I doubt it. I think there was their own. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, let me move it just in case it has like my Wi-Fi information. Broadcast. See. Okay, Ethernet. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not running, I don't think. Yeah. Show local IP address. Well, the local IP address is hardwired into the machine as Voron-2-Pro. Oh, you mean like the one that's in the router? What about it? What, how does that help? Yeah, like that's not what I need. Like, it's up on the screen right now, right? Oh, let me check. Yeah, like I can. This is the machine. I'm connected to it. Also, worth noting, and I'll be sure to mention this tomorrow, I guess. They did run it. Like, you know, I haven't touched anything on this machine at all, and it already has 2 hours on it, which means they tested the board, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I can send you a screenshot, but if you're in the Voron Discord, go to the FISEC thread. Oh, okay, let's do that. 1 second. Oh, wait, they told me what to type in. So it's like auto-WLAN 0, iFace WLAN 0, init DHCP, and then the WPA SSID, WPA password. And that worked, and it worked fine. But if it's going to be dropping off every time, that's not going to work. So yeah, let me go look. Yeah, it's resetting the Wi-Fi every boot. Hostname is fine. Okay, good. All right, so let's find that in the Discord here. So let's go to the Voron Discord. Okay, I'm there. You're saying there is a FISEC section? Where is the FISEC thread? Here, so you guys can see what I'm doing at least. Oh, okay, here we go. FISEC thread. Micro USB key, no. Okay. What happened back here? Why do we disconnect? Oh, just timeout. Yeah. I sent a new print tab. I've sent a new print job this time. Hot on 270. Yeah, see how it works. Some people prefer using IP address over the host name, and the network doesn't support. Oh, I see. Yeah, I actually enjoy the host names because it helps my brain. Yeah, believe it or not, it's easier for me to do it that way over numbers. All right, let me keep looking. Anthony, is there something? Well, I guess I can try searching. FISEC Wi-Fi. Okay. If you're having problems with your Catalyst Wi-Fi, please fix the following solution. SSH into the Catalyst and run the following command. Okay, let's do it. Just a bit further up. Let's try this. Although I did do this one. I did do this fix. I think it's already here. We'll see if it pops up. Also, I'm going to have it off the screen because I'll have my Wi-Fi information. So sudo nano etc network interfaces. Okay, I'm there. And what? This information's in here twice. Well, that would explain that. That's odd. Then the WPA I have it in here 2 times, which obviously won't work. How did it even work in the first place? MV1 X. Okay. We're in there, and then let's do the password. I'm not gonna mumble it this time. All right, let me delete this then. So it looks like there was 2 sets of Wi-Fi information in mine. I'm not sure why. Okay, once you run the command, add the following line. See, it says add the, I bet that's why. I bet it says add the following line, so I did. And I didn't need to add them, they were already there. I bet that was the problem. Okay, press Control S. Okay, yes I did. Control S, Control X. I'm gonna go back into it again just to make sure I did it. Yep, I did it. Control S, Control X. And then hit return, okay. And that's it, that's all I need to do. Should I just do a reboot? Let's do reboot. Yeah. Actually, you know what we should do? I'm just gonna bring it over here to troubleshoot. Here, let's move the, actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this over. Let's go up here and do the classic shutdown. And let's do the real test. I'm gonna go grab it. All right. Let's boot her. Oh, run sudo. Oh, I didn't. I didn't do it. Too soon, huh? Well, we're about to find out. We're gonna brute force it. Also, at the Creality event, they gave us these things as like a parting gift or something. I thought it was Creality branded, but it's not. I wonder if it has a bunch of the bits that I need. Well, this part all booted up just fine. And the fan's not running, which means I think it's on the internet. Let's see. Yep. So that worked. I'm gonna try hitting home. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Here we go. Oh, right, at home's down, right. Woo! Look at that. I spent a good portion of the day battling with VFAs on my X Plus 3. Looks like it may have been a combination of running it too slow on the parameters and rods needing a little oil. Factory dry. Huh. I have seen them. Too slow is kind of interesting. Yeah, well, there you go. It is making an interesting noise from these stepper drivers holding it down like that. So it homes downward, huh? How do you level it? I don't know if I have any machines that go downward like that. Mama Tuja. Now that's a cool name. Mama Tuja. That sounds awesome. What was I trying to do? So I'm going to do a stream tomorrow where I finally, hopefully, start to finish this thing off with the panels. And I haven't actually done anything with it. I haven't, you know, I've just been putting it together. And at the end of the last stream I did with the machine, I ran into a problem where it would boot, but it wouldn't boot into the actual firmware. And it turns out that there was a couple issues. One was the Wi-Fi was not set up because it needs to run on Ethernet first, which I didn't know. And that it needed a jumper on specific pins that are all outlined on their GitHub, but I couldn't find it at the time. So since I'll be doing that tomorrow, I figured it might be worth just seeing if it booted up, and it didn't, and it was because the Wi-Fi was dropping. So let's do this now that it's up and running. So let's do a standard, procedure. I'm gonna go host, shut down as if I'm done with the machine, and let's kick it off. So what I'll do is I'll let it fully power down. I'll take off the power cable. We'll kind of let it chill for a minute, as if it was a standard way. So let's see if the Wi-Fi drops. Also, I love seeing this thing. You guys remember this? That little thing, the cover. Super cool. And the print quality, the X Plus 3 ABS, 3D Max ABS. Looks good. All right, let's see. We're gonna boot it back up. I was running 50 millimeters per second on the parameters, but using the Orcheslicer VFA test, and it looks like 140, 150 millimeters helped. Okay. The catalyst board looks nice. It is nice. It is nice. Oh, I have a filament sponsor thing up. Ignore that, please. I don't have that for tonight. But tomorrow I will. Let's see where we're at with the booting. It does take a minute to boot, that's for sure. Yeah, so hopefully, well, that's up. The fans are not spinning, so I think we're holding Wi-Fi now. But that's the thing. So when I did it, when I did the fix, I added, just like the directions said, I literally took exactly what they told me, and I did it exactly. And their directions were add this to the dock, and I did. But I had that section already with just the standard Wi-Fi, so it was basically not getting past it. Let's see. Yeah. Let me know if you're having noise issues with the steppers. I am. I did hear that. What's up tomorrow? Tomorrow I'll have a live stream where we work on this thing. Matrix Tune, it is. Yeah, it's so good. It's still one of the best tracks I got. Who's this by? This looks like an easy way to find it. This MP3 player is so outdated. Moire, M-O-I-R-E, and the song's called Divine Mania. Real good. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And let's see, as far as the updates go. Also, look at those temps right here. Not bad. CM68 fan. It's at 38%, 38C, that's great. Just about 10 rolls of ABS from 3D Max. That's crazy cheap for good filming. Yeah, hopefully you used 3D Print SOS to save yourself 5%. Because that code gives you 5% off. So it looks like they ran the Ringing Tower as their test, and it didn't finish. They just ran 16 minutes of it. It's kind of interesting. So once this thing homes, what then? Since it homes on the bottom, I don't know if I've had any machine that was like this, that's Clipper, that homed at the bottom. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten I haven't gotten the message from them in a hot minute. Wonder if the affiliate's even working. Yeah, like, did you order it today or a while ago? Because if it was today, I did not get it. If that's the case, I'll have to send them some messages, because I've noticed an extreme slowdown in 3D Max affiliate activity to a concerning point. So I would hate for it not to be working. Oh, it's all good, Zumi. Will you be doing a video about the Delta printer in the near future? So I did some videos on the Super Racer, but I had to sell it because I have no space with new machines coming in. And I really did enjoy that machine, honestly. Like, it was such a blast. I printed a lot of this on there. Oh, right, this thing is not turning. Hold on. I printed a lot of this wall on it. As like a repeated thing that just cranked it out flawlessly. And I don't know if FL Sun will want to send me the new what is it, V400? I feel like it has some updates. Can change the home Z macro to move back up like 25mm. Oh, cool. Yeah, it looks like there is no macros that are pre-configured here that are specific. Right, so right, there's nothing here either. The Z is triggered. But yeah, the stepper drivers are notably loud. Like, I can hear the drivers right now. So far so good. I laid the first layer down and went to the next. Oh, okay, good to hear. Can you open? Yeah, of course. Right, I had to add the include because it was the other one. You need to turn on Stealth Chop. I mean, it's surprisingly loud. The V400 rocks, I use over TPU and PLA, nice. So the Stealth Chop basically make this 99999, right? Yeah. 999999. Let's do it on all of them. 999999. 999. Let's see what macros we got. Print start. That's it. No, there's no macros really. Oh, load filament, unload filament. Oh, that's nice for them to include that. Octoprint, what? Hey, look at that. They put a little input shaper in here. Cool. There's they ran some level of input shaper. Display, lead screws. No more? No more. Must be E-stepper. Okay, so we did that. Let's run it home now. Oh yeah, first of all, silent movement. Completely silent now. So Stealth Chop obviously fixed that. Also, I wanted to see, so uncategorized 10. But is there more in there? No, so just these 10. What is it, like set screw adjust or something? I don't remember. I've literally never done it. Never done it on a machine like this before. Ballistic, you'd know best probably. And Anthony, if you're actually, is your machine running already, or are you in a similar state to me? A lot of Voron guys don't like stealth chop because it can result in less precision. Yeah, but that's okay. And I know. And when it's enclosed, it'll probably be fine to run stealth chop. I found out that you can't run any of the macro from the web page of Clipper on the Chitty, otherwise it'll fail when trying to do a calibration. So they want you, Blind Grey Wolf, so they want you to use their screen to calibrate. And the reason that happens is the screen adds its own settings on top of whatever the config says. And it's really funky. I had this problem in the very beginning when I was trying to use Clipper to do the calibrations instead of the screen, like the Z, everything related to Z offset. And what would happen is it would double up. I would like set the Z offset in the Clipper config and then use the screen, and it would double up and destroy my bed. So I used an entire bed just to test that theory. So that's why I don't do any Z offset stuff in Clipper. I only use the screen. So yeah, I'm not surprised that you're saying that. Bed screws, bed screw adjust. Right, that's what I thought it was. Bed screw adjust. I'm gonna remove this so I don't destroy it. Bed screw adjust. Unknown command. I guess you have to define bed screws, because it looks like you can't just type in bed screw adjust. Yeah. Yeah, I just figured out how to level it. What in the Sam Hill are you up to? Nothing, just chatting. I won't be here much longer, probably another 10, 20 to hang out. We talked about ERRF, some of the events, Toys for Tots, just some people I met, how much Ballistic Tech has been helping me in like every possible way. Have you made sure it won't crash at the height of 0 yet? No, I have not. Oh, because it's at 120, 120. Okay, so let's try it. Oh, here we go. That looks pretty good. All right, I gotta release the motors. Yeah, it's hanging above it. All right, let's move this to the back. Can I get the... Oh yeah, this is not even that bad. Obviously it needs to be leveled. But yeah, that's not bad. I'm just scared to destroy this bed. That's fun. So yeah, it's fine at 0. Is there any way to put pure Clipper on this on the Chitty Tech? Yes and no. So Next Gen has a thing on the skipper board, which is really close to what the Chitty Tech uses. To be able to remove everything Chitty from it and then just use raw, but you lose the screen entirely because the screen is a custom way that they do it via USB UART type of thing. Yeah, did that, but did Z and stop calibrate first. Oops. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a good thing to do. But yeah, I'm gonna hit abort though. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll probably end up making a bunch of macros so that I don't forget these things, which is how I usually do it. All these little commands I usually make macros for. Like manually check the claims. I just did, yeah. Did you know what the steps per millimeter setting on this machine for the extruder? I don't, but I can check the config. Like, I haven't done anything to it because I wanted to do it all on stream. Z, Y, Z, extruder. So the rotation distance that they put in here is 22.23. You know, you can do rotation distance. You can tell it to make a mark at 100, tell it and 20. I mean, so 120, 100 and then 120, and then tell it to do 100. Calculate, get your rotation distance, put it in here. Very easy to do. I'll be sure to do all the calibrations when it comes time, but stock it says 22.23. Oh, bed screws adjust. But don't you have to have bed screws in here? Like, don't you have to have it in here? Oh, they are here. Oh. Duh. Brian, I feel like you are gonna get sick of me, dude. I feel like we're gonna have a short friendship. Because you're gonna get tired of constantly helping me. Oh, man. I swear I'll be able to help you at some point. At some point, you will actually need me to help you for something, and I will help you. And it's going to be great. It's going to feel good. Bed screws adjust. Must home access first. Well, yeah. Nice. It's so quiet now. Can't hear it at all. Alright, let's go. Bed screws adjust. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's just do it. So if you type in bed underscore, then hit tab, show you options for... Seriously? Why does this filament feel like it's rough when it's doing filing? I'm not sure. Oh, the infill. When it's doing the infill, it like hits, might mean it's over extruding a bit. How can anyone get tired of you? I'm assuming every single one of you is gonna get tired of me. Also, the bed's cold, so this is pointless. I'll do it cold anyway, and then I'll do a warm one later. Oh, look at that. There's like a whole built-in thing. Must home access first. Oh, I did that already. Front screw, 1 of 3. Click adjusted if a significant adjustment is necessary on the current screw. Otherwise, click accept. Okay. Okay. Accept. Oh, this one's tight. Accept. Sweet. Well, that was easy. Here, I'm gonna add that in there, just so that I don't forget. The command is bed screws adjust. All right, let's do it together, everybody, because I'm gonna instantly forget this. So okay, here we go. Macros. We're gonna do it right here. So it's gonna be G-code underscore macro, and we're gonna call this one bed screws, adjust. Or you know what? I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call it something else because I don't want it to interfere. Manual leveling. Here we go. Manual leveling. And then we'll type in G code tab. What's homing? M98, right? M98 to home, and then it's gonna do bed screws adjust. And then you know what we'll do? We'll do another, like when it's done, we'll do another, M98. If we were tired of you, we would not be here. It's only a matter of time. The tab completion is a Linux command line thing. Man, I need to... There's things that I retain, and there's things that I don't retain. You know? Group hug. So I guess I would change the multiplier flow rate from 0.95 to maybe 0.82. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you got that thing from, but yeah, I would go a little less. Just do like 0.9 at first. And see what that does. And only on the infill, because you can only control it that way. If it's not doing it on the walls, leave the walls alone. Chitty slicer. All right, hold on. Let me fix this. So macro manual leveling, and that should be cool. So let's do that. Save and restart. I just have to update the firmware on my V01 mainboard, the V0 display, the RP2040 accelerometer board, all because I was foolish enough to make an update for main sale. Yeah, Boot Jumper earned its pay. Yeah, man, I've done this several times, and I learned that you only do updates if a feature that you just absolutely want has come out. That's what I learned about Clipper, because I've done updates on 2 machines just because I wanted it to be latest, and it screwed me over. So I definitely have stopped that. All right, so let's see if my super cool macro is here. Manual leveling, let's click it. Oh, must home first. Oh, I thought that was the point of putting M29. Wait, is this thing not using M29? I mean M98? Oh, it's not, it's G28. Okay. Idiot. Hold on. It's G. What's M98? Also, technically speaking, I want the bed to heat up and the nozzle to heat up. So technically speaking, to do this correctly, can I borrow the code from somewhere else? Because I don't remember it. Print, and the print starts empty? Why would they leave the print start empty? I'll have to pull it from a different machine. Well, we'll keep it cold for now. But ideally, you'd want this thing to home, heat up to a temperature, and then do the leveling. So that's the macro that I'll do when I have time. G28 home, G29 for mesh. M109 and M90. See, how do you retain this information, man? Like, you know, I come to work, and I have so much stuff going on and doing there. It's like it's a whole different world than this, obviously, right? It's like marketing, web development, web design, and like just strategy stuff, you know. And then I come here and I have so much else to learn, and just my brain cannot do it. I cannot do it. It can. But it just takes longer than the normal human. Alright, so manual leveling. Must home first. Why? Unknown command G98. G28. It's probably time. It's time to call it, huh? It's probably time to call it. Whoo! I'm close. The 8 was close. Yeah. Yeah, it's been one of those days. If you're like me, you do everything by hand, control things, so you have to remember commands. Yeah, definitely. And I have to write it down also, or if I don't write it down, I have to do it a bunch of times for me to fully grasp it. It's kind of the way it's always been, really, for me. I did have brain surgery when I was a kid, so could have something to do with it. All right, let's do it. It's gonna work this time. There we go. Yeah, so after this home, I would have it heat. I'll copy it from my other machines because I've set it up there before. Yep, and now it's doing this. Cool. And it should be the same, obviously, because it's super manual. Oh. Oh, it was supposed to wait. Oh, it just ran through the command. Okay, so you can't have it home after. And I bet actually if I hit accept here, I bet it'll do it again. Yeah, it will. Okay. So that's just a learning. Wow, that's fun. So you can't have the home command directly after bed screw adjust because it'll drop like that. So it just runs through all the commands. Oh yeah, it hates that. Here, let's do abort. Let's go back. Printer. Remove this one. Save. Alright, I'm gonna get this working and I guess we'll call it, especially since we're doing one of these tomorrow. I gotta make sure that I remember to make a thumbnail for tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow at noon to make a thumbnail for live stream. Got it. Gosh, million messages. Alright. We back on? Back online? Alright, let's do it one more time. Make sure this is working. Manual leveling. There we go. So far 12% and it's staying stuck to the bed. Nice. Yeah, looks like FiSec pulled a bunch of stuff out of the default recommended printer CFG that the Voron provides. Yeah. I think so. I kind of wanted more, to be honest, because it's a predetermined machine. This was my suggestion to them last time with the other one, with the Trident. Like, if they're providing a kit, they know exactly what's in it. Like, they have the bill of materials. In my opinion, the firmware that they provide and the settings, much like this is way closer than what I originally suggested. I would say to do it so that everything is exactly the best it can for that really specific configuration. And then once it's all running and then somebody wants to change it, then they can. But that's just obviously my opinion. Cool. So that's working all good. Let's do one final test. I don't think I need to do any kind of save or anything because it's manual. So let's do host shutdown. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let it fully shut down. We'll pull the cable, and then I'll see how that fares. All right, we'll pull the cable for a bit. and see if it catches my Wi-Fi again. I decided to print parts in PETG and trying ASA for my Model 15 crawler since PLA is so darn fragile that it was snapping on me while putting together. Oh yeah, if it's that fragile, that's not good. All right, let's plug her back in. Let's do a boot. Ballistic, do you know when the next event is and where? I'd love to start getting stuff on my calendar because that was a lot of fun. Let me make sure this is going on. He told me to throw stuff at him, so I threw a sticker back. Yeah, yep. I did. I can't believe I didn't take a photo or a video with Hero. That's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, England? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. In memory of Sanjay. Nice. Yeah, I won't be able to make it to England. Unless somebody, for some reason, wants to fly me there, which I highly, highly doubt. Reconnect. Okay, so it looks like for some reason the Wi-Fi is staying now. I'm not sure why it would, but why it wouldn't, but I have a feeling it was because of that one issue. Okay. All right, everybody. I had a lot of fun again. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a lot more fun because I'll actually be doing something instead of just chatting. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this thing going. I feel like it deserves it. Can't wait to print something on it, especially on this carbon fiber side. That's going to be really, really exciting for me. Because I haven't had a chance to actually ever do it. But yeah, ERRF was amazing. The Creality Sharefest was also cool. Obviously, they're all off right now, but I wanted to thank them in some way, and I will. They also gave me a cool gift for, I guess, accepting all their packages on their behalf. It was like a coffee kit, like a pour over coffee kit, not actual coffee, but like a pour over. Super high quality too. Really surprising, kind of random, but very nice. Very, very thankful for it. But yeah, I had so much fun at ERRF, and I hope Creality edits that video in the way that the event happened. Because the open source topic was hot. I had multiple ways I could have talked about it. And I wanted to talk about it from not in a way that's too pretentious, because I'm not a big YouTube guy. I'm randomly invited to this event to talk in front of people who have 10, 15, 20 times more of a following than I do. And I didn't feel compelled enough to go in there and talk crap about how Creality has handled some of the things, even though I do 100% feel that way. So I wanted the topic to come off of how and why I think open source is important and what it means to me, instead of it being an attack on Creality. And I know there's going to be people in there that'll say like, oh, he didn't have the balls to do it. Well, you know, they should do it then, right? It's not about that. I want it to be respectful. There's always room to talk to them about that, and I did, because they legitimately were here literally taking actual advice about things. So I mentioned a bunch of stuff. And 3D Printing Nerd and Chuck both got to talk on the subject, and both mentioned that Creality should do better, needs to do better, and I 100% agreed while I was up there on stage. Everyone agreed. Sam agreed. We all kind of agreed. So the reason why I mentioned that is because the event was supposed to be live, and it's a really like pretentious, hot topic. There was even open source developers there, and I did mention that the Creality K1 and K1 Max were easier to develop for Creality because they literally used open source, not only slicers but also firmware, and because that was already available, it had to have been significantly easier to work and get those machines out, because they could spend more time doing R&D on the actual machine instead of working on their own slicer further and working on their own developing their own firmware from scratch. But I feel like theirs were more targeted to Creality than mine, and then they both left before I could say anything to them, which really bums me out. I hope it wasn't because of my topic. Several people came up to me afterwards, said that they thought that what I said was good. I don't know if they were just being nice or what, but I just wanted to give what I thought was right and not step on someone's toes that invited me to their event, because like I said, I feel like there's a place for that. So hopefully I didn't offend some of the the people that I look up to and some of the biggest names in the industry, because that wasn't the point of why I was there. But it is what it is. Felt like I figured I might as well get that out. Thanks for another fun and useful stream. Hopefully it was useful. I don't know, we kind of just chatted. Educational forums, yeah, right. I got educated. I was relaxing, hearing and seeing all the comments. Tomorrow's the day off, so I'll be looking for conversion kits and keep printing Halloween prints. Nice, one more. Cool, cool. Change the infill to gyro, so we see that on the next print. That might do it. All right, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow at 9 Eastern. Our filament giveaway will be going on at that time, and yeah, we'll have this thing. Maybe we'll have it dancing. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, everybody, as always, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Later.